Wow, the 1920s are so cool. I mean, World War One just ended. It's like so much fun that I'm no longer in the trenches and subjected to all that terrible stuff. And now I got all these amazing things, so many cool things going around me, and I'm having so much fun. I spent a lot of money buying stocks, and I've made a lot of money from that. Investments are really cool. Uh, Hold up, I think I'm getting a call. Yeah, they just invented these things called telephones. They're really cool. Mine's not wired. Usually people have wired telephones. This one's kind of from the future. Uh, but let me pick up the call. Hello? What? No way. I just got a call from the bank. Apparently the bank just went bankrupt. All my money was in the bank. How did this happen? All my money's gone. My life is ruined. Why did this happen? Who did this? Who's responsible? If only there was someone who knew all the answers. If only there was someone who could educate me. Who can educate me. Who can tell me the reasons why. Oh, God. Can't someone like this just exist? Can I please meet someone like this?
Do not worry. I know exactly the person who can help you in this situation. You want education and you want reason? You want to know why this Great Depression is happening? Well, I know just the guy. Yeah. His name is
Hey everyone, my name is Kazi. Well, you know that already. Around 2 weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I explained World War One from the Canadian perspective. And now, I decided that I wanted to follow up that video just with... how do I explain it? Kind of like a part 2. We're going to be talking about what happened after World War II, which was the Great Depression. Can I get up these stairs, please? Thank you, sir. Okay, now I saw this in an Uncle Dane video. I hope it works. I better get the sentry up. And I forgot to get my Rescue Ranger on. Now, the Great Depression was pretty interesting because everyone thought that the war was over, and my sentry's dead, and I fell down, and now I'm getting attacked, and my team is so small, and no one's protecting the first point, so the first point got captured. As always, I got my notes. We're gonna start with what the stock market is, because to understand what goes on here, we need to know what a stock market is. So I'm gonna change classes, and engineer is so cooked. So imagine, oh wow, we almost lost the first point. We get here. Now I don't know what the best dispenser spot would be. I think in Dane's video he said this place right here. I'm gonna put it there. And a telly, I saw someone put a telly here one day when I was playing this game. So, a stock market. Hey. The stock market is like, you got a bunch of companies, okay? And they don't have enough money, so they decide that, you know what? I can sell part of my company. These are called shares. Now, a lot of people already know this, but if you play TF2, you probably don't, because you play TF2. There we go. I have no idea where to build my sentry. And my teleporter's down. And he took my thing. Oh well. What's he doing? Hello, Mr. Parrot Man. There's two parrot guys. I don't know what's going on here. This has completely distracted me. I I don't know what to do about this. I'm just gonna build my sentry now. Can I do that? Okay, I guess not. That was a bit strange. Okay, clearly I'm not the best at engineer if I keep just getting distracted like this. I can't talk about my history and do all my funny things at the same. See, this is the guy. So you sell your shares. That's what you do. You gotta sell part of your company. Now these guys, they own a part of your company, and they can say yes or no to stuff. Hey. Hey! No, it's over. It's Joe over. It's over. We're all gone. Ah, spy's hiding right there. Oh, it's Joe over. Such a small team. I don't think engineers gonna work well on this. You guys want to Uber the spies? Spy, I'm gonna Uber you and you're gonna go straight in. Now, this investment stuff was pretty new. Okay. Like, it was, people didn't really fully understand it. It was a new concept. And the banks were also giving out loans. So what they did is that people got a loan from the bank and used that bank loan to buy some shares of companies. Now the overall shares, like not one single company, most of them, we're gonna call these the stocks, the stock market basically. Oh, is this gonna work? Oh, it's gonna work? It's not working. No, it's not working. I'm getting died. Stop dying me. Hey, we got to sap the dispenser at least. That was worth it, right? Now, one thing you can do with your shares of a company is sell them. You can sell them to other people, and those other people will have it, and it's actually worth some money. That's the parrot guy. I'm not gonna hurt the parrot guy. Whoa, what's going on with my ping? And then Australians are cheaper than strange camber. Let's just go with this guy. He's actually locked in. Whoa! Where did this guy come from? So everyone started buying shares when the stock market was good, because they said, wow, look, this funny graph is going up. But then when the stock market starts going bad, people sell their shares and like, I gotta quickly sell this before it loses its value. Because if it loses its value, then I'm gonna start losing value. And I spent so much money on investments, I want to sell them when they're actually valuable so I can make some good money from it. Then that's exactly what happened when the stock market started going really down. Let me heal this guy. Ooh, you're low. You're so low. Oh, heal. Come on, man. Stop hurting yourself so much. Okay? Get some help. Oh, there's a sentry down there. Hey, Heavy, there's a sentry down there. You want to go and capture it? Now we're spawn camping them. Okay, let's retreat. Wow, okay. I just went silent for a long time. I don't know where my brain went. Hey, everyone's attacking my friend here. And now my friend's dead. And now I'm dead. When a company sold their shares, they would make money from it. And what they would do is that they would use that money to make more money. They would spend the money to buy more equipment. And then they would use that equipment to make more products. And then use those products to sell them and make money from that. It was really good. It was really, really good. Now I said that banks were handing out a lot of loans. They were just giving the stuff to everyone. So the banks were even giving the loans to people who can't pay them back. You know, people who didn't have good credit with the bank. Stuff starts going bad. People get scared. They start selling their stocks, and now the bank needs their money back, but that money's not coming back. Whoa. Why is there someone named Demo Man on that team? Now, so many people couldn't repay their debts. Okay? The stocks went down. Some people didn't sell them. So they, like, a lot of their money was just gone. Because they didn't have any, because, like, the whole thing just went down. So they didn't have the money. And they didn't sell it. Some people didn't sell their stocks. So when the depression came and the money started going down, they didn't have anything valuable, so they weren't able to pay back their bank loans, and since they couldn't pay back their bank loans, they had to sell their stuff, like their car, their house. The bank started taking people's houses too, because the bank like owns houses and stuff, Hey, stop stabbing. It's inappropriate and violent. Let me stab him. There. That's how it feels like. Guys, do unto others how you would like others to do unto you. These guys who are losing all their things. They're losing all their money, they're losing all their stocks, and they're losing their houses. These are the people who fought in World War One. Okay, these same guys, after the war is over, they get married, they get a house, they get a family, and they're trying to make a lot of money and they're doing business. And since most of their young adult life was spent killing people, you know, they're a bit in their head, a bit cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. And I'm not like completely insane, but like they struggle. Hey, depression didn't happen immediately after the war ended. It happened it happened in the 30s, because after the war ended in 1918, you had the 20s. The 20s was really good. Everyone was so happy in the 20s. But then in the 30s, stuff started going bad because people spent so much time, you know, having a good time, and the good time ended and they couldn't have their good time anymore. Hey, there's a spy in here. Oh, there's a lot of guys who need healing behind me. I just gotta make sure they don't get too hurt. And never mind, they both died because of these guys here. Now I'm gonna die too. I gotta run back to the sentries. Oh no, he destroyed the sentry. Now there is no safe place to be. And now the control point's being captured. This is all my fault. The 20s were really fun. I believe I explained most of this in my last video. So people didn't think anything bad was going to happen. They thought, okay, the war's over, life is going to be good. So they actually weren't careful, which is why this happened. They weren't being so careful. They could have been carefuler, you know, but they weren't. I'm going to get hit by something. Oh, there's a lot of demos here. What is going on? What is this game? Huh? There's 3 demo nights. We all got wiped and then they captured the point. Huh? I have a question for you, okay? If you lost your house, and you lost your job, and you lost your car, and everything that was valuable to you, where would you end up then? You'd end up on the streets. And you'd probably end up looking for a new job. So now imagine all these people, homeless on the streets, trying to look for jobs. And now we have a lot of supply of workers, people who are willing to work, and a lot of, really little amount of people who can employ them. So if you worked in a factory, let's say you worked in a factory, and your boss was telling you to do something dangerous, or do something that you didn't like to do, then your boss would get away with it because there's like so many more people who don't have jobs. And let me just Uber this guy who so many people who don't have jobs, and they would just replace you with them. So jobs would also they would just end. You'd have to go find a new one, like construction jobs. So people would ride the rods. It's called riding the rods because they would go on the train. The train has these little rods on them, and they would use these trains to hitchhike across the country. Guys, is this just me or are we losing? We lost the point. Okay. Scout, you're actually carrying. I don't know what it is about you, but you're actually carrying here. Oh, holy moly, guacamole. There's a sentry over there. There's a sentry over there. Dead ringer. He's using the dead ringer. We have a dead ringer spy right here inside the blue spawn. Oh, dead ringer spy. Holy moly, moly, mo! Stop it, man! Stop it, man! Stop it, man! Stop it! Was that something I shouldn't see on that sign? Something I cannot display on YouTube? If you had a bunch of people Like, why were jobs so rare? Why? I mean, if you've got all these people looking for jobs, don't the old jobs still exist? Well, no. You see, all these people are homeless, so they can't buy things. And when they can't buy things, the people who sell the things can't sell them. And when the people who can't sell the things sell them, they can't make money. You see? It's like a ripple effect. Just one thing affecting another thing. Thanks to the engineer for finding this really good spot here. Can I survive until I get full Uber? Let's find out. Let's go! No, what are you doing? Okay, we gotta move back. We pushed in, now we gotta move back and I get sniped by the guy with the suggestive content. Why are we all retreating? What happened, guys? Did the sentry fall down? What's going on here? Holy moly! Guacamole! Ha la 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 ba ba hele babu. Ooh, there's a sentry up there. And we're getting attacked by a skibbity toilet Ohio Sigma Riz Get Rizzler. Thanks for the sandwich, by the way. Oh wow, sniper! There's no way you could have survived that if it wasn't for me. You gotta thank me for it. Alright, here's the deal. Okay, this Uber saw, I'm not gonna go close up to anyone. And all my teammates are just scrambled. Well, not scrambled, but they're just tied up here. So, wait, I just realized. I can obtain the suggestive content. I am now one with the suggestive content. Alright, let's see it. You know what? I don't want this anymore. People were losing their jobs because they could no longer sell things. And those people ended up being homeless. And everyone who owned companies, their companies went down too. Hey, hey, hey. We got him. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm gonna heal from down here. Hey, hey! How did you get here? Oh, you're weak. Scout, I will heal you. Scout, I will heal you! It's the perfect attack, sneak attack. Ein Hund und ein Schaf. Ayuba! You know why this is bad for Canada? Not only because we failed, but also because Canada makes most of its money from exports. They get the wood, they get the mining, they get all the things, and they sell them to other countries. Now, when you can't sell things to other countries, right? Because the depression is also in other countries as well. It's not just in America, it's not just in Canada, it's actually everywhere. I have now turned off text chat because I did not want to see whatever that... Well, I did not want to be part of that discussion. I did not want to display that on my YouTube channel. Ooh, a pan. Oh. We here? Can we get in? Hi. Good thing I, Well, I'm actually getting really good at medic now. And we capped the first point so fast and easy. I fell straight into that one, didn't I? No one had the money to buy our stuff. And that actually started to affect the government as well. But the government thought, let's not do anything about it, you know. I'm pretty sure the economy can fix itself. Hey, buddy, what do you think you're doing? Got him. And we won. I'm breaking this teleporter even though it's a soldier. And I'm going to take that soldier too. The government wasn't doing anything about it, okay? And if you fell down, there was no net to catch you. Like nowadays we've got a bunch of safety plans, social safety nets, like the dole. But back then, nope. Actually, because of the depression, the government realized that we should probably get something ready, something prepared in case something like this would ever happen again. Oh yes, I love this dance. You've got the stock market going down, you've got the trades going down, and now you got the farms going down. You know why I chose to play Dust Bowl this round? Because this is how Dust Bowl got its name. You see, there was a big drought that happened as well. So now all the farmers can't grow their crops. You can't grow their crops anymore. Isn't that bad? Isn't that terrible? Isn't that so unfortunate? Crit Rocket, my favorite. Imagine being such a no-lifer, you have to spread racism on a video game. I almost hit him with my crit. And now he's after me. Huh? Oh, he had the explosion thingy. And all the little, what's it called? Dried up dirt from the drought, and the people didn't like till their soil properly, they didn't let their soil fallow. And that ended up leading to, in a tricky situation right now. There's a nest right above me, and a bunch of guys in that nest, and a teleporter there too, but we got through it because we are the best. And now everyone gets a heal. So you start buying stocks when they're cheap. So then, you know. Hey, let's go in. Hey, we did it. Oh. What? Okay. This is a strange server. Censor that username. What? Who are these guys? What server did I find? Am I playing on a public server, or am I playing on some kind of secret private server that is only for special people? Oh, somebody needs my help. I'm never afraid to help. I'm never afraid to do the right thing. Right? Right, guys? You saw? You've seen me play this game before. There we go. 2 sentries. Can we take them down? Can we take them? Oh, 3 sentries. Can we take them all 3 down? No, we only took down 1. What? Why do they have so many Ingies on their team? That's so meanie. You're a meanie beanie. I do not enjoy the meanie beanies. Let's just stay up here and do our stuff. Our funny thing. My little funny dance. As I was saying, all the dried up soil would make a lot of dust everywhere, and the wind would blow that dust, and everything would be covered in dust, which would spread to other farms and hurt the other farms, and now you got a dust bowl. And that's how Dust Bowl got its name. This guy, I saw him do that. This is actually, I just learned that. I did not know that before. And I got hit by the same guy, same rocket. Look, it's crindy. The dust storms happen mostly in Alberta, the prairies area, you know. And also in America. Around the same area in America as well. This guy's a direct hit. I trust him. Let's see. He took down a dispenser. Let me heal you up, Pyro. Okay, we got these rocks down here. Let's go and push for the capture. And we won! We won! Victory, mein good friend! Ja! Medic! Hey! You enjoying your Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary with historically accurate information about the Great Depression? Well, what if I told you that there was part of this video that wasn't really expanded upon, and that could really go over some talking about? When I mentioned that there were a lot of people looking for jobs, I really didn't go in depth about how the life was as a vagrant, a hobo, uh, homeless, looking for a job. That kind of life was pretty much what a lot of people were living at the time of the Great Depression. So, like, what they would do is obviously, yeah, they would ride the trains, they would ride the rails, and not really the rails, the rods, because underneath the train are these rods, and underneath the train carts are the rods, and people would hang on to those. But did they actually legitimately do that? Like that was the idea, but not really. You would probably just go inside the box or on top of the train cart. But the point was that to avoid travel costs, people would hitchhike on the trains, and then they would go to different towns to find the jobs there. And people wouldn't find the jobs all the time, so they would end up laying on the streets or building little makeshift houses in their own makeshift neighborhoods that they would make. Mhm. But the people of the town, uh, okay, what if a bunch of homeless people, hundreds of people, young men who you've never seen before, just walk into your town? You have no idea why they're there. There are no jobs for them. There is no business that they have being in your town. They could probably steal some stuff from you. Cause stealing and scamming was a really popular trend back then. If you can't make an honest living, might as well steal. But people were threatened, like all this stuff. These new guys are in their town, these new guys that they never know. So what they would do is that they would have the police lock them up. Vagrancy, being unemployed, was illegal at one point. Like if you were just roaming around unemployed in a town that you don't belong in, you would get arrested for that, put in jail for a few months, and then you'd get out and you'd probably ride the train, hitchhike on the train to somewhere else, and rinse and repeat. That was the life. Another thing that would happen is that these makeshift houses and the areas that the vagrants would lay around, the guys who lived there, the middle class, the people who did have residency in those towns, to scare them away, they would go around and beat them and burn down their little shacks and try to kick them out forcefully. Nowadays, especially on the internet, I hear that job, the word, is a swear word. People are censoring it. 100 years ago, it was what everyone was searching for, and now it's something everyone is so scared to have. And man, just looking back on this is really amusing. I think it's funny, or it's kind of scary, but when you study history, you really see things that other people don't. So, guys, history is not boring. I know it can be boring, and most people's experience with it is probably just like a really boring thing that they have to bear through, and then they're finally over it. But history can also be really interesting, and we can learn a lot from it. Learn a lot that we've never really thought about. It wasn't all bad for everyone, though, and not everyone was suffering. The rich people were actually really happy. This guy backstabbed me when I was at full Uber. I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. I never forget. Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. I'ma tell you how to do it, and you start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby, whistle, baby? Here we go. Whistle, baby, whistle, baby. The heavy was behind me. There's a bind on my mouse that makes me alt tab and I can't change it. And it's really close, like it's really easy for me to press, so I have to try not to press it. All the rich people, we were talking about rich people. All the rich people, everything was cheap because they had to keep up with the prices. I now have to restart that part. So everything was cheap because they had to keep up with the prices. And now the rich people, they don't have to spend so much money on stuff because now everything is cheap. They start buying and buying and buying. So when the Great Depression's finally over, they got all these things. We're pushing. We're pushing. All the things are gone. Total destruction. Complete annihilation. Who are you? Why are you here? Can you stop it, please? I don't like it when you do this. And who did that? That was another sentry over there. Remember when I talked about Newfoundland? That was in the last video, but basically what I said is that after everyone in Newfoundland died, not everyone, but all the men, the people who would work, they all went to the war and they all died. And Newfoundland was its own country back then, so they couldn't really support themselves anymore because everyone, all the working men, they all died, and now no one's there to protect them. No, now no one's there to work the jobs. Well, imagine what happened during the Great Depression. Now no one has money. They can't work the jobs, and they don't got money. History did not like Newfoundland, okay? And I said that Newfoundland became a part of Canada. It didn't do that instantly. Thanks, Mr. Newfoundland, basically, if it wanted to survive, it had two choices. It can either stay as a country, as its own country, and end up having to deal with the Great Depression by itself, possibly ending in a lot of their citizens starving. But they also had another choice, which was to go with England. England, the Britain, they said that if you become a colony of... Well, how is he doing that? What? Dust Bowl has so many weird gimmicks. Apparently, I see there's like some invisible boxes up there that you can jump on if you're the demo man or the soldier. But the demo man can throw his grenades up there and blindly hit the people at the start of the game. If they joined Britain, Britain would pay off all their debts, and they would finally be able to survive. Am I gonna survive? Yes, I did. I'm gonna survive. Oh, he has crits on his thing. And since they wanted to play it safe, they didn't want to get hurt, they decided, you know what? Fine, I guess I will join the British Empire, become a colony again. Now they have to follow British laws, and now they're all British people, and they have to work for Britain. Let me just use my little thing to fix them up. No, 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 no. Let me use my my healing tool to heal my teammates so that they don't die. What's the situation over there? Wow, that's a pretty strange situation. Ooh, I hit him twice. And I could save him. Let's hope we don't get hit. And heal from down here. Let's see, what can I do? Oh boy, I got caught. Newfoundland was no longer its own country. It had to become a British colony. So sad. You know, I've been to almost every single province in Canada. I haven't been to Newfoundland. I've seen Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, British Columbia, New Brunswick, Quebec, Ontario, Nova Scotia, and I haven't been to Newfoundland or Labrador. I haven't been to there. These are the last places I gotta go, and I'll have all the Infinity Stones. I'll probably snap away half the Canadian population, just like that. So somebody better stop me before I do that. Just saying. Oh, this guy's gone. This pretty much marks the end of my Great Depression lesson. I know it doesn't end on a high note, but things will get better, I promise. Ooh, I'm up here. Well, things can also get worse, but they can also get better, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's after Great Depression is World War II. But we might not talk about that yet, because World War II is a pretty big thing, and I think a lot of people can explain it better than me. and I think most people already know a lot of World War II stuff, so my explanation won't be like anything new. I want to avoid the bombs, and he's gone. And we gotta go with you until he goes, and then I'll get to the next one. I hope you enjoyed the Great Depression lesson. I hope it was educational and entertaining. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Your soul gargoyle has reached a new rank. Silly. Yay.
No. I'm not gonna lose this house. I'm gonna keep it, no matter what it takes. Even if I have to sell my soul to the devil. I'm staying here.